So you've seen what I'm willing to go through. Walking around the city, talking to people, holding a, I won't even say it, playing a bunch of guitar on a subway train while people were riding in it. You know what I was going to say, but I'm not even going to say that. Yeah, they were kind of like a captive audience for a short time. But guess what the hell I did when I was done playing? I talked to people, man. I talked to people. And you know what? I keep forgetting some of my best conversations I'm not getting on tape, man. I rode down to the Cape with my father for an hour and a half, and I should have just hit record. I swear to God, guys, I didn't think about it. I just was trying to keep the flat earth conversation out of the way because I knew my dad just wasn't having it. So I wasn't going to discuss it. My son was in the back. He's 16 years old. You know, yeah, spends enough time with me. I think he'll be, you know, but you know, my dad, no way, brought up in the space age, no fucking way, and it doesn't matter. I said, what about the fact we get a whole bunch of pictures all at the same time from a bunch of different continents, you know, no, he couldn't answer for everything. You know, it was just another one of those conversations, but it was with my dad, and it's like, um, he poked and prodded until he got it out of me. I wasn't trying to talk about it because I knew it was just going to be a stupid conversation and I wasn't going to have it in front of my son. You know what I mean? I just wasn't going to do it. Right? So, like, he's like, I'm sitting there talking to him, you know, and he's like, oh, you swear too much. Right? And I'm like, okay. Right? I'm like, oh, okay, I swear too much. Oh, well, it's what I do. Well, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. Then he pretty much just started ripping into me. He's like, and you shouldn't be fucking posting the stuff on Facebook you do about Sandy Hook, and you shouldn't be, you know, just totally tearing into me. He's like, you shouldn't be saying those things because people get hurt, people get killed, and then you just go say it didn't happen. And I'm like, listen, I don't go say it didn't happen. I'm like, I fucking post proofs and things for people to look at, and I don't say anything. I just post them and say, hey, look at this. What do you think? Tell me what you think about it. So, I just can't believe I didn't record the damn conversation because it was awesome. I mean, you should have seen all the questions he could not answer. He had questions for me. I had answers for every one of them. Of course, he tried to have some stupid rebuttal for every one of them. It's just like, you know, we started actually getting loud, you know. But in the end, we made amends, and I was like, it's alright, Dad, I love you, you know. But that's the thing, like, there's people that don't talk to people over this. Why don't you talk to Maddie anymore? He fucking thinks the world's flat. You know, like, what? Okay, but why don't you talk to him anymore? You know, like, why don't you talk to your kid anymore? He thinks the world's flat. Okay. Guys, pardon my appearance, man. It's my son's first day at work today with us on a roof, 16 years old. It's just awesome. You know? That's what it's all about, man. Life, love, family, happiness. That's what it's all about. You know, so when they try to break up that life, love, family, happiness, and they do. Take a look at, like, housing projects in the city when they first started the whole dynamic. 90% of the time, the man couldn't be there, right? Because anybody convicted of a crime couldn't be there, couldn't legally live in the residence, right? So it's just like break up the family, you know. And after a while, the man wouldn't come around. So you get all these kids with no dads, no guidance, you know. And the only people they get to look up to is people with the gold rims and shit. When you live in the hood and you go to a school where the teachers don't care. Hey guys, you want to see an interesting story? Look up the rapper Nas and take a look at his family life from when he was a kid. His father let him and his younger brother leave school as adolescents. Because you know what? He's like, listen, get you a little job or whatever, make you a little bit of money, and I'll back you with your music. Follow your dream. He didn't want his kids in a school system where they don't care about the kids, you know? Oh, man, my fucking nose is sunburned, huh? You know what I mean? New York City school system back in the day. Teachers don't care about the kids, you know? And he took them out of school, and the whole family was pissed. But it's like, and look at those two guys today. They made it. Anything is possible. You can do anything. You can do anything. That's the problem that they have with us, is that we can do anything and we are powerful, and they know it. That's why they keep us down. Recognize